Hi, this is Andy Gilman in Washington. The media world was saddened this week with the passing of Don Hewitt. Hewitt was most well known as the creator of 60 Minutes. He was also a driving force in the first TV newscasts, as well as the producer of the presidential debates between Richard Nixon and John Kennedy. And the news business owes a great deal of gratitude to Don Hewitt. My field, media training, also owes a great deal to Mr. Hewitt, because 60 Minutes, if it didn't necessarily create media training, it pushed it to the forefront. I mean, think about it. You had Mike Wallace, Morley Safer, Leslie Stahl, Ed Bradley, and a whole other list of extraordinary interviewers. And behind that, you had researchers and producers who prepped the on-camera talent. So it made sense to have people like media trainers to help people get ready for such an onslaught. Now, Mr. Hewitt later on regretted a little bit of the success of 60 Minutes. Yes, there was 2020, that was a good competitor, but there was a whole slew of, let's say, imitators and magazine format news programs. I think Mr. Hewitt also would not have loved the idea that media trainers were prepping people for 60 Minutes. This is where I disagree with him, because I'm also trained as a lawyer, and I would never let a client go into a deposition or into a trial without being prepped and asked a lot of questions in advance. In the same way, if Mike Wallace or Steve Croft was coming after one of my clients, I'd want them to be prepped and ready. But let's come back to a couple of points of agreement, and it comes down to what Mr. Hewitt said was the secret of 60 Minutes, and I also believe it's the secret of any good interview with any reporter. And it's the title of one of Don Hewitt's books, Tell Me a Story. This is Andy Gilman.